All right, everybody, it's Ty with Montana Outlaw BBQ, and we have a surprise for you today. Rick's doing his video on chicken wings. I'm doing my video on chicken wings. We're starting a new series today called the competition series between Rick and myself, and we want you, the viewers, to decide who did it better. What Pitmaster's recipe are you gonna be cooking the next time you fire up the grill? And today, like I said, we're doing chicken wings.
Welcome everybody back to the Montana Outlaw BBQ channel. It's football season. We're going to show you some of our favorite varieties of chicken wings. I hope you and your group loves them as much as we do. Now it's time to season these chicken wings. Where I'm going to show you a quick way that I do it. It's different than what Ty does, but we'll see. We'll see what you think. I will caution you on this way. It's easy to over season them, so we'll make sure that we don't. Place the chicken wings in a bag. Kind of leave them out like that. This is our Montana Outlaw chicken rub. And mix them up just a little bit. Give maybe another little dose. Shake her, just you can see lightly shake them. We don't want to over season them. Which is a common mistake. Shake them up a little bit. Here we go. These are ready to go in the grill. Next step, make sauces.
Okay, for my recipe for chicken wings, we're gonna keep it really simple. We've got our Costco chicken wing pack. It's a good way to buy them. Just take your knife, open it up. These are a good way to buy wings because they're already pre-cut, so you get drumsticks and you get wingettes. And you know, most of the time if you buy them, they're gonna be connected. You gotta take a knife and cut them. It just takes extra time. So I like to buy them this way. Keeps them pretty clean, pretty easy. For me, I go right into a bowl for my seasoning because we want our seasoning to be pretty well distributed on here. For today's cook, we're gonna be using 2 rubs. Jalapeno seasoned salt by Big Papa Smokers, the Hallelujah, and Montana Outlaw BBQ chicken rub. Okay, I don't know how Rick's doing his, but here's Ty's first pro tip of the day. Chicken wings don't need a lot of seasoning because they are very thin cuts of meat. So we're just gonna toss a little bit of that in there, not a ton, and then we're just gonna toss to coat. You should see that seasoning sticking to those chicken wings. You're getting a little bit of that red color from the paprika and the chicken rub, but we don't need to put a lot on there. You can over season a chicken wing really, really easily. Now, we've got our seasoning on there. I'm really happy with it. They're all evenly coated. These, right now, ready to go out to the smoker. For me, we're gonna fire up the Outlaw smoker, 300 degrees. They're gonna go on there for about 45 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches at least 160 degrees. Once they hit that point, we're gonna pull them out. I've got another little trick up my sleeve that I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna fry these bad boys to finish to get a nice crispy crunch on there. So stay tuned, I'm gonna go get the smoker ready. We're gonna introduce you to our newest member of our cooking family, the Outlaw Patio. We got this brand new patio model sent over to us. She's running about 300 degrees today. We're gonna go ahead and get our chicken wings on. So again, you don't wanna let them sit. They don't need to sit long. They don't need to be over seasoned. Just spread them out on there. We're ready to go. We're just gonna let those run. We're checking them about 45 minutes. They should be just a little over 160 degrees.
Let's start making some sauces. The first one we're gonna do is sriracha honey sauce. Pretty simple. We're gonna take sriracha, about 1/3 cup. And then about 1/3 cup of honey. 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, and 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil. We'll mix it up real well. It's a real interesting flavor. You have the spice from the sriracha and the sweetness from the honey. It's going to be a great sauce, but probably not for the weak at heart. I guess it's going to have a fair amount of heat. This is sauce number 1, 3 more to go. Our second sauce is going to be Blues Hog. We're going to use their Smoky Mountain. Tim and Terry Shear, the owners of this, are good friends of ours, good competitors. Actually, they just won the Memphis Males last year. Tough competitors. Great sauce. We'll just dump some of this in a bowl. See the dark red color of that one compared to the last one. So it's going to get a totally different look and a totally different flavor. So now we'll move on to sauce number 3. Our third sauce is a Korean barbecue sauce. Korean barbecue sauce right now is getting a lot of buzz, so I picked this up. I've never tried it. I'm looking at the recipe. The very first ingredient is pears. So I'm expecting this, then it goes onions, water, scallions, sesame oil. So I'm thinking it's be a little bit toward the teriyaki side, but a little sweeter, a little fruitier. So I think this is going to be an interesting one. So we'll pour this in there. Oh, it's chunky too. That looks interesting. So now we'll go to the fourth one. This is our fourth and final sauce. It's a little more intricate, a little more complex than the last one, but it's a teriyaki based sauce. So we'll start with a cup of water, a cup of sugar, a cup of soy sauce, a 1/4 cup of just vegetable oil, a 1/4 cup of pineapple juice, a tablespoon of minced ginger, that's going to wake it up, and a tablespoon of minced garlic. We'll mix this up. You can see I should have used a little bigger bowl on this particular sauce. We'll just have to be careful. I think it's going to caramelize very well in the chicken. Okay, let's go out and let's dip some chicken.
Our wings are done. They came off the grill. We pulled them at about 165 off the grill. They're nice, they're wet. The nice thing about smoking wings like this is if you want to do it ahead of time, you can do it, you can smoke it, you can cool them down. We're gonna reheat them in the oil a little bit anyway, but these are pretty fresh. In here, I've got our flour that we're gonna use to bread them. It's gonna be 2 cups of all-purpose flour and about a half a cup, or half a bag worth, rather, of the Cosmos Cajun blend, because I want a nice Cajun finish to these. They'll go really nice. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our wings. We don't need a lot on there. We're gonna take and toss all our wings in here. And just take our hands and get them in there real quick, nice and easy, like that. Now they got a nice little coating on there. Now, this oil over here is just all-purpose, just a canola oil. So take your tongs because it's really hot. It's heated to 350 degrees. Dump them in, fry them off. We don't need to do it very long, just until the breading gets to where we want it to be. Do them in a couple of batches here so we don't overflow it. Pull them out here. Like I say, they're already cooked. We're just trying to put a little bit of that flavor on there. Crisp them up just a touch. Okay, should be just about right. Okay, we'll shut this off, get this stuff out of the way. We'll come right back, we'll try them.
Sriracha. This first one is the sriracha honey glaze. It's got a nice dark color. really hot, but it's crunchy. That rub's made a kind of a crunch on it. It's really sweet taste to it, and the heat comes on later on in. So it's kind of got a complex flavor. It's sweet and then it gets hot. Not really hot, not as hot as I was expecting, but there is some heat there. So it's good. It's a good try. Let's try that one. So the next chicken wing we're gonna try was the Blues Hog Smoky Mountain, and we are gonna give it a try. The Smoky Mountain is a lot sweeter. It puts a nice glaze on it. It's really sticky. It's a good barbecue chicken wing. Maybe I'd say it's more on the sweet side than the sriracha honey. So they're totally different, but there's something for everyone, that's for sure. So now we'll try the Korean barbecue, which I'm kind of excited about because I know there's a lot of buzz right now about Korean barbecue sauce. Wow, really good. I can taste the soy in it. Not hot at all. And I taste the sweetness from the pears that it was on the label. Really good. It's probably my favorite so far. And finally, the teriyaki, which typically is not one of my favorite flavor profiles, but we'll give it a try. Okay, this was because it was a thinner glaze. Remember, we mixed it all that water and sugar and soy sauce. It was a lot thinner, so it almost looks like a dry rub on it, but it's got that teriyaki flavor, and it is remarkably for teriyaki. It's really good. I like it as well. So as I recap these, the Korean barbecue is really good. The Blues Hog Smoky Mountains, good. Then I go with the sriracha honey. And of course, I'm not a teriyaki fan, but this isn't bad. So so if you were to make this for your friends, you'd have a wide variety, something for everyone. The different sauces are amazing. The wings are amazing. It cooked like in 20 minutes. So wings cook very quickly. It's a quick dish for an appetizer. A group of people getting together for a barbecue or a football game or whatever. This works well, and everybody loves chicken wings.
Wings cooled off, I think, enough. I'm not gonna burn my mouth, but they look delicious, got a nice little crispiness to them. That's really all we're after. Add that Cajun rub on there on top of that light coating of chicken rub. We got a good smoke flavor, or should have a good smoke flavor in there from the Outlaw smoker with hickory wood in there. So I'm excited to get in here and try one. These are a perfect game day. You know, just make a big old plate of them. Like I say, you can smoke the wings ahead of time, throw them in the fryer and refry them. You could air fry them, same way. Wouldn't matter, but let's go ahead and give one of these things a try and hopefully not, totally burn my taste buds. I mean, that's just a really good eating chicken wing right there. I mean, it's got good Cajun spice, nice little crispiness. That Cajun catches you back here in your throat. I'd mow down like 4 or 5 dozen of these during a football game. That's a good chicken wing right there. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Again, this is Ty with Montana Outlaw BBQ. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell. You don't want to miss anything that we're cooking, from competition style foods to just at home backyard style cooking. We're gonna do it all. Check out all our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok. We're coming at you here pretty soon with some reels there. Yeah, so before we wrap this video up, make sure that you leave a comment down below, because this is a first in our competition series where we pit myself against Rick to find out who the best pitmaster is according to our viewers. So drop a comment down below on who did it better. Whose recipe is going to show up at your house next week?